Mexico City's population makes them vulnerable to climate change. Since 2015, Mexico City has grown annually by 0.63%. With so many people in the city, it's hard to maintain sustainable practices, especially when it comes to transportation. Because the population is so big, there are so many cars on the road because people have to get to work, get to the grocery store, whatever it is. More population means more vehicles. So because of all these vehicles, the oil and gas production have already caused a huge invisible cloud of methane, which is almost 5 times the size of the city. Methane is a very strong greenhouse gas, has over 80 times the warming power of carbon dioxide in a 20-year time frame, and contributes to around 25% of global warming. Therefore, if Mexico City continues business as usual, global warming will only continue and the ozone will be damaged further. The amount of smog in the city will increase and get worse as their population continues to soar. Mexico City already has some of the worst air pollution in the world. But luckily, as part of C40, they are implementing some strategies to reduce emissions. One way is through the Zero Emissions Vehicle Network. This network pushes for electric vehicles instead of fossil fuel cars. There's also the Public Transport Network, which aims to prioritize, improve, and enhance public transportation. In turn, there will be more public transportation users, so there are less vehicles on the road. If Mexico City could effectively implement public transportation, this would also fix their traffic congestion issue. Traffic congestion results in cars constantly accelerating and decelerating, which increases emissions of carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, volatile organic compounds, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. Mexico City drivers spend on average an additional 227 hours on the road each year due to the traffic. So increased public transportation would play a big role in fixing their pollution issue. In regards to Mexico City's history, their ever-growing urbanization impacts its response to climate change, as it has been happening so fast ever since the 1900s, and it's hard for the city to keep up with sustainable practices for all these citizens.